questions, you know, are they on the hunt for the next big talent to try and sell them off? Felt like they wanted to compete as a real team, and I thought the Kiosk departure did make sense.
Bubsy brought up that they have positioned themselves as maybe the team to watch for up-and-coming talent to go onto other rosters. They have made a lot of sales since Paris.
Yeah.
Starting off with Shuei, that was the big one.
I think, you know, there's a lot of people who wanted bigger blockbuster moves perhaps during this roster season, but there are some very interesting ones, like we're talking about with the orgs of Gamerlegion, OG. Cloud9's team is so intriguing coming into this season too. You know, you've got Regon on big, like that one step down from the top tier of competition. I thought we actually had a lot of movement in the off season. And so let's see if Gamerlegion's first gun round can prove if they've made the moves to be proud of. Flawless burned back slightly. But I don't feel like Vitality are making too much ground. Yeah, okay, they've pried through the mid doors, but as they attempt to take Dark, it's ZywOo turned away. And still with numbers healthily stacking up this B bomb site, if Vitality think they can chase in with the rifle trades, it could be an early CT win.
The split looks like it's still coming in, and we saw what one smoke could do to the site to actually separate the attack. So you can actually see that even though there's 3 here, 2 aren't going to be useful in the defense if they're not careful.
Unless they boost. Yeah, instant here from Volt, and that Molotov doesn't look like it's going to spread, but he doesn't catch, it seems, doesn't catch anybody on the cross. Now they're stacked back here, hearing the push, and now that both have been revealed, bomb goes down with 7 seconds to spare. A little bit chaotic. Apex trying to get off of sight, and will. 2 tucked into Dark, the last remaining members of this post plant for Vitality. Gamerlegion, with the numbers, did a good job of hanging on to that bomb site, and Vitality look like they're going to cut their losses, Mo. 5 players alive as Gamerlegion retake the site.
Yeah, just actually leaving entirely, knowing that there's no real chance they can defend this safely, and it'll be the 10-second stick here for Gamerlegion, but to pull it off. Flamus with the 3-player hold. Very nice.
Oh, let him know.
And he won his duel straight. Didn't pick up a win. Still has ZywOo. Unfortunately, like, the standard for this team is not being met. And the pressure is extremely high. And it's not as if they're playing badly. It's just that there are so many other teams that are playing so well.
Another triple stack, but a faster pounce. Flamesy's up close, nothing. Still 0 kills. Flawless pulls off 2 frags through the smoke. Tell me that wasn't popped open. How much of a domination was that spray down inside of the B site? Because I thought the tempo there from Flamesy was going to catch somebody off guard, but he's kicking off this map 0-5.
Yeah, that's tough after we bring up the stat about how good his T-sides have been so far. Still time to play, but 0-5's hard to recover back from. Pax will have the chance to flank Andu.
And do what?
With a gun. We'll see what he does. What he can do.
They buy their first rifles and they haven't looked in the rear view since. Quicker tempo. Mezzi's going for the A control. Nate comes soaring over smoke. Knows somebody was setting up on Fountain, but Andu's looking to fall back to site already. If there have been any openings left for Vitality, not that they know about them, it's been mid. You know, Apex did manage to get all the way through A site, flank back around water that one time he gets the Tech 9 frag.
Yeah, they seem to have one real sort of like thing that they want over and over again, and that's taking the B site. They're coming into A late. They've done it a couple of times, but they really just want to take dark control. I think they feel confident about it, but that's where Flamus has shined, I think, the most. And here's him looking for another kill. At least it's a trade back. I would take that as a T.
Slen's got you locked in. That's going to have to be Spinks to buy his time. We'll see if the dark re-aggression comes out. Ooh, incendiary for him. Does it burn him out? No. Oh, it missed. And that is what activates Spinks at the same time as the pillar pressure, but ZTR's gone for the mid-drop. Pack of players for him. His defense is down, but oh, they're not ready. He does so much damage. And there's a second layer. Onto back in. And as he catches the first, that's heads turned, Flamesy low, and Spinks looking to activate, but the smoke comes out to block him off. Play it, save Vitality. Few seconds to spare. Ondu tries to go through, and he lives with the deagle out in hand. Oh, Flamesy comes wide, swings wide, and holds it up for Vitality because,
well, yeah. I wonder if ZTR is like, what does Blat mean? We never said that on Metasport.
Yeah. Oh man, you're coming out of the gate with everything you can afford. And Mezzy nearly dead. ZywOo, I love the timings he's trying to find, but Flamus ready for it yet again. Haven't had to say his name for a little while, but this 11th kill of his sends a shiver down Vitality's spine because now you are just trying to recover yet again.
Now, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Almost every option is going to be a little obvious in the next few seconds. And it looks like they might try to do contact, which means free one for Slen, plus utility to fall back on. Everything they're trying, that's a gamble, is the wrong one.
So they should quit gambling?
Keep going.
You're almost there. Slen's gonna miss a shot and allow that door to be stayed open. Sure enough, we see this aggression into A right before Slen gets a chance at a second kill. And that is just simply offered 2 frags back in this 3v5. When it felt like Slen's first op pick was going to stop the remains of Vitality, they have managed to get in. But those bomb plants have met zilch in the previous retake attempts. Flamus leading the charge over towards Long, trying to flush him out of position. It's Apex's op to strike him down, and he's anticipating a second. Also concerned about connector, and he should be. It's occupied by Volt, but time is of the essence. We're so far gone on this bomb now. Final 10 seconds. Volt's just looking for the exit frags.
Wait a second.
Or no, now he's got him locked in, and CTR's on ball. No way! No way!
Oh, one.
No way, Jose. Not allowed.
Still not over. 1 round left in the half. ZTR leading the board here for Gamerlegion.
Looks like Flamus may get one last challenge in the half. Started off so strong. Now he's dead. Just like that. ZywOo's not playing games any longer, and the timing to a T. Excellently done by Spinks, tethering off of ZywOo and clearing out that B site before they could do a damn thing about it. So it's all about the recovery here for Vitality. It's getting away with 0.12 seconds into the very individualistic follow-up round and a clean, convincing split to the B site, finally besting Flamus as if they are the better team. And surely locking in this 5 versus 2 to close out the half. So, okay, Vitality, you've done it. 6 rounds on the board, but we know the CT sides are weird. And we know they're not their very best. 6 rounds nonetheless.
That ZywOo pathed into the site to take that first frag. He knew he was going to flick over to that doorway right after. And if Volt wasn't ready to swing immediately, that could have been a lost round. So here we are. Gamerlegion tied now 8-8 in Vitality with nothing to be able to buy.
Oh, cheeky from Andu as well. Plays the corner. Finds timing on ZywOo's aggression. Things get a little weird with the P2K kill, but CT's peek into the spray. Good thing that bad boy comes with 35 bullets. Flamus just mows him down.
Needed it.
ZywOo hits 20. Mezzy flashed in, and with 1, confirms a lot of presence out of the gate here for Gamerlegion. Feels like that's going to send him back, but Spinks goes charging in, takes a bullet to the head. manages to escape with the grenade flying towards him. So lucky to be alive, but sure enough seeing that they were on the depart. And here it is again, right? This proactivity from Vitality. ZywOo connecting, but it's only going to be one this time. Somebody else has to step up. Should be Flamesy, but even him unable to finish off the frag. And then Ondu comes back at him with full health. Apex to pick up slack. Spinks still sitting on 16 because of that early headshot. And Flamus sniffs out an open bomb site to put Gamerlegion in an undeniable post plant.
God, I want to say that was a little awkward in the engagement from ZywOo because he goes for the player that Flamesy can watch more easily and then gets traded by the guy in the door. In terms of order of operations, it's not ideal, but he doesn't know that there's a second player at the door already, so hard to say that, you know, he's fully at fault in that spot, but there is a world where they both easily get their trades and defend each other, and we didn't see that. So instead, Gamerlegion get this much closer to the finish line. 10 rounds already is very impressive for Anubis versus Vitality. They have our attention.
Nice little back and forth affair as well, just to keep this head-to-head spicy.
Okay. All right.
There they go. Vitality not coming in with the force. We've got the M4 of Spinks to work around, a couple of utilities sprinkled in, 2 sets of Kevlar. Gamerlegion getting all the closer until that happens.
He said 1, 2, 3. Wow, the one gun of the round. That'll be a deafening noise here for Gamerlegion, who were probably anticipating a weak round. Now they just have no idea how strong Vitality are. That's a perfect tactic, perfect player to pull it off. But you know what? It looks like Gamerlegion, they're not even going to overthink this. They're onto the right side. They're avoiding the one gun that's on the map. ZywOo above has only a P250, not even a deagle. No vision whatsoever. It's not going to be a retake, right?
I don't know. It looks like they're going to try to interrupt. It's good damage. Volt is low. Oh, ZywOo got down into the site. Mezzi's double deagle. Oh, a triple out of Mezzi. All of them are his. But it's not done yet. ZTR thrust to the clutch, smoke soon to fade, and a question in Vitality's minds because they have no idea where he's coming in from. Mezzi, surely he can't get a fourth one.
Yeah, he might just die, but somehow ZTR doesn't spot him.
Spinks also on the rifle. ZTR, this is perfect. He's slipping in. He's slipping straight underneath their noses, but he's going to have to snap over, and he almost flicks it into the head, down to half health. Spinks dives into the site. You've now got 15 seconds to spare, and both CTs down beneath you. A head spotted. He's going to do it again. He's going to slide out and connect it, but Mezzi does it all. 4 kills from Deeg. The execution. We see one player with grenade in hands, and just enough chaos. They force.
Man, the money's completely changed up. We got nothing here for Gamerlegion.
Okay.
And with Slent's up, obviously. It matters. And if they can find a way to use him, that he can do what Spinks did last round. But this decision to buy, man. A lot comes with it. Vitality will be over the moon if they pull this off, but they catch Spinks.
Nades. He's in the middle of throwing so many grenades. That Galil just pounces. The one other gun. Transitions into the M4 for Flamus. Apex trying to get a piece of that dark action. Oh my god. Throwing himself into the open with a nade out in hand. This goes from bad to worse.
Yeah, they didn't even realize that there could be an op. Of course, hard to predict. Mezzi getting some more pepper damage here with his utility. They've already they've already confirmed players are in there. It's just how many. Gamerlegion have 4 smokes left over. I think they would trade them out for a couple of different pieces of utility and just keep at least 2, but they've got options.
Yeah, what's the exchange rate on smokes to AKs? Because another rifle would also help. See if they can get it done. Molotov comes down in front of them at 30 seconds. And they're going to go for the boost. The same boost that we watched Gamerlegion hold off this bomb site with. ZywOo gets his contact towards long. That's 2 players confirmed in the back of this site. Grenades go sailing in, more damage done, but bomb goes down in the middle of it. Numbers nearly equal. Sure enough, Andu taken off a pillar. Slenzov slices through another. ZywOo tries to dive into the dark, just can't find another target. Flamus, as he attempts to wrap around, the smoke is cleared. They're looking to lock the offer in, but ZywOo's on his own, and Slend gets the last.
What a difficult position. It's worlds apart.
All right, bro, I'm gonna need you
energy
to
right
shut
here,
the hell up, and we're gonna close this map.
Next round, we didn't win yet.
I'm just trying to think, and we're gonna win. And he's got 2 rounds to close this down, ZTR. Ooh. Bit of a statement to be made here. In their opening map of the Blast Fall groups, Gamerlegion with better weapons and 2 attempts.
Challenge level goes up here for Vitality. If they win this, hey, a full rifle, a whole lot more manageable, but no reason to doubt Gamerlegion right now. They've been playing very good CS. They pulled off an eco themselves already. They're going to need another Mezzy round.
It's this grueling game of tug of war for consecutive round wins. Gamerlegion finally yanking the rug from out beneath Vitality. Unless ZywOo's Deagle, with Apex right behind him and a sea of utility coming in through the windows, can stop it. Smoke grenade's not good. Oh, ZywOo eats the flash. He's got a lot coming at him. It's a bit of damage. He takes a ton in response.
Great flashes.
Flashbangs are fantastic, and ZTR clears them off of the wall. What do you know? ZTR, in his Gamerlegion debut, leading and topping the charts in the frag department too, comes wide into the A site and will take a map off of Vitality to kick off the second half of 2024.
It was their map pick. It was Anubis, but it was beautiful.
Man, the struggles of the CT side continue. The T side somewhat muted, and Gamerlegion surviving a real test against some of the individual moments because ZywOo had
so much more though to be able to pull up, for example, the team that Snacks was calling for. That didn't end up doing much. If he could make something of that roster,
right,
alongside the new pickups that they've got, which are very, very interesting, then, wow, then we've got a conversation. Nice spray down here from Flamus.
Kid's just got the confidence in him. You know, so many, like, smoke grenades don't deter him. He's always looking for the fight, regardless of the utility pressure that comes through. I think that was something I kind of identified back on his Anubis gameplay in the B site. More than happy to kind of throw himself into the fire. And right now, you need a player like that in Connector to do the deed. ZTR barrel stuffs Spinks. He never saw it coming. It is unfortunate timing that thrusts us back to the 2v2.
More than unfortunate, maybe, because this ZTR keeping the site. He has time to reposition. He has full HP. And we're talking about Vitality, who they've got one low player. Apex goes down. Second guy spotted. Flamesy full health. He's got a lot to do here, but he has a chance. No way. ZTR, amazing stuff. Off the first map as an IGL on Anubis. And Cadian talked about in terms of scouting, it's very hard to predict how someone's going to prepare or how someone's going to fare in a LAN environment versus a tier 1 team. I wouldn't feel comfortable giving credit to someone for scouting that, because I don't know how they would find that out. You know, you really just... I think sometimes you find out who you are when you walk out into the LAN environment yourself. You know, I think like someone like Nafany, for example, he wasn't yelling online until like they got to LAN, then he was going crazy.
Until it all starts to wash over you. Washed out of the round. Andu out of this one. Flamus not trying to take too much of a risk with the smoke peaks as he has. Ooh, but he gets away. Top con. Now it could be Slen's chance. Oh, Flamesy, perfect Tech 9 frag. Easy lineup for Slen, gets the extra second. Comes in with a second kill.
Man,
beautiful stuff.
so careful just to make sure he hit the shot. Had the advantage on the second guy as well.
Oh, no.
Bombs drop back at a minute, and it's a long way back around here for Apex as they pick up kills.
But Volt, oh, in the corner!
That's a shock. Damn. Apex back to middle 45 seconds. No teammates, no leads, no evidence.
And no certainty as to where to go or where Gamerlegion have gotten off to.
And they will split the difference.
Yeah, great decision.
I would rather, as the guy clutching though, I'd rather see this, you know, because I think if they were inside of a site, then they could start working on retaking it. But as you can see, they're actually losing time even going to clear out A, which will burn a lot of time off the clock. Now, we saw in Anubis, great retakes out of Gamerlegion, but time ticks.
Solid 4 seconds of time there they just lost simply by coming back from ticket. And now they have to walk the approaches to not give him away the information. Apex, no grenades, so gun out, head hunting.
Yeah, he's in a great spot to spray through the smoke when they have to throw it down, but he's going to look for that first kill as well.
Yep, they come clambering out, and the first one, the disjointedness between the players, but he tries to get back into cover. And Slend comes out big with a critical round. Those
just simplifying their strats instead of overcomplicating and going slow on default. So we'll see if they try something more quick this time around. Maybe it's a good sign, maybe it's not. I think they both want to tell the other team, we're better than you, we have better players, we can get away with less, but they also got to show themselves, well, if we do slow it down and we do have those long, drawn-out defaults, more protocols, that we win those as well, because we're supposed to be the better team in all dimensions.
every day of the week.
Every day of the week. Yeah. But you could not look at this result and say, Gamerlegion didn't play well, man. They are looking good.
Oh, CTR, tough spot with so many players barreling towards him. Still able to catch Mezzi, and Andu's going to go down with nothing. Slend will make sure nobody crosses over towards bench, but he gives up his angle as well, and that's a save call. That is an instantaneous exit from Gamerlegion. Vitality just, we said, banging their head against the wall. Well,
inside of middle. Yeah.
At least they just broke through the drywall on the B site.
Yeah.
Here's Johnny. And Vitality back to winning ways.
So that's nice. And was ended up being 6-6 on Anubis. After Gamerlegion pulled off a bunch of CT rounds.
Terrorists win.
Can't really afford losses like that right now. Gamerlegion are up 6-2 and are already up a full map. Slend is showing us a lot more here on Mirage as well than he did on Anubis, and we've been talking about him a lot recently.
Looked very composed in that double op round where he took the extra time to line up those shots. Because a slow shot's one thing, but a missed shot's worse. Zaiwu now looking to capitalize on a little space creation with the utility here. Anybody steps into this line, they should be dead to rights. Should be. Flamesy looks to lurk up in the window created by Zaiwu. Flash comes over. Perfect utility out of Apex from Palace. And that right there leaves this site exposed. We saw a wonderful 2K hold from Volt a few rounds ago, but that A site is under wraps
that
for
flash.
Vitality.
Wait, am I crazy? That flash came out of Palace?
Palace, dude. That's kind of nuts.
That's actually so ridiculous. And I think it's because they didn't have anyone else to flash, so he gave it a shot, and it ended up being like somehow a perfect pop flash. Even though if someone was looking at Palace, he would have seen the whole thing coming slowly at him.
For 3 seconds.
Damn.
They're going to try the retake by the looks of things. Maybe just keep the damage up, but it's just the one kill. ZTR, unfortunately, flanks a little too long. And as he chucks the grenades out, does do damage to 2 more members, but it's 3 alive for Vitality as the Vitality. Let's see that 6th. Curious we get back into the mid clash. I feel like Gamerlegion, despite it working, they're the ones that sort of let off the mid holds. Whether it was too much pressure that they didn't like or whatever else their reason. You leave a window open, you can't get upset when the bugs show up.
And there ain't no screens in Europe.
For some reason. Spinks. Oh, don't worry about your shoes, brother. He falls off of the stack, and Andu just missed his timing.
Yeah, that's a big timing, but you know what? He vocalized something. He said, I smell something fishy.
Oh, it's just the French. One player climbs up into the window. Andu gives up the angle, but again, how little is the pressure being applied to the mid-hold in contrast to when we started this round? Or this half.
Oh, that's a big mistake.
That's a brick wall, brother.
Spinks is going to get out of there. Andu will let him leave. Said, you made your own bet. I know you're too scared now to stay in there. And they will chill. Palace control. You don't really want to run into this, into the A site.
And
but now they kind of have to. One bullet makes a world of difference here. They got to get this kill. Oh, bad smoke.
Come on.
What is that?
That's a high rise.
Come on, if you can name the position, we'll call it a legit smoke.
Andu just sitting pretty here. The window player flubbed. The ramp smoke was a flub. Mistakes on full display here for Vitality in their attempt to take a 6th. This one falling flat. It's a 2v5 attempt that's never going to have anything to show for it. 10 seconds as this one fizzles out. Spinks will try his damnedest, but he doesn't even have time to win the round. So Gamerlegion maybe gifted a 7th as Slend ends the half with just one more kill off. What do I know?
But yeah, how could you know Gamerlegion were going to be this comfortable and work so well so fast? You could expect that. I thought we would definitely be like, this is promising and great to see ZTR on another lineup.
I was ready to praise them.
Yeah.
I was not prepared to maybe watch them win.
Yeah. Not prepared to see Vitality look like the underdog so far. So, all right. Well, to me, this is the final step, right? You got to win the T side on the second map. You 2-0 Vitality. And they've already started their year. This is a second tournament in.
Very true.
Pretty impressive, legit result here. Like, massive upset considering the odds coming before the first map started. But you do have to win. You do have to win. And, I mean, this is also beating them on Mirage. Beating them on Anubis and Mirage. They literally couldn't. The only thing that can make this even more legit is some massive crowd or something like that. But, like, for a debut for Gamerlegion.
I think Cadian and Tech Girl are down there. That's a crowd.
Cheering. Yeah. Cadian by himself can be a crowd for sure.
Slend did a lot of great work on the CT side of Catwalk. Hey,
wow,
Spinks.
nice.
Very nice second kill here in the pistol. Ooh,
wow.
Flamesy as well, gonna offer up a crisp headshot. Volt's gonna look to depart, but look at that, just as he starts to leave, it's a ruse because ZTR has the market flank, and the backdoor player pushes out, catching the bomb, turning around. Zywoo had that sense, and ZTR has the opening to sprint into the site. If you can get a plant at this point, take your money. Whoa, 15 seconds, he knows where they're all at. 10 seconds to spare. Get crazy, kid.
You got to move now, yeah. Otherwise, there's just no way they're going to let you get these kills. ETR, can you pull something out? Running now.
They're going to try to hide, and they'll do a good job of that. He tries to go left and right. Oh, he executes one more, but he just doesn't have time. And Spinks will hide behind the pillar as the ZTR was looking like blood pudding. No. Haggis.
We eat that. Yeah, it's haggis. Which I think is great, but I haven't tried.
Your mama's a haggis.
I think it's the marketing around haggis. The name?
Yeah. Big Haggis really needs to work on its branding. Nice push here. Mezzi's leading the charge with the MP9. So we're getting active. You know, Vitality finding a bit of a groove with the strong CT start. Flamus. Oh, he's going to try to dive back, but he's not going to escape. He was hoping it was a solo CT push. Not the case. Meanwhile, Slend reopens the conversation towards the A site. Flamesy's getting into the action. He knows about the Palace player. Fights on all fronts, and they're hanging on well. Slend in the middle of all of that. Oh my goodness. Had that zest ready to sprinkle. That's what I'm saying.
Let's see Gamerlegion. What you got for us here on Mirage?
We just hope for Vitality's sake they don't kick it off with an embarrassing loss. Andu looking like Slend with the USP taps. It is an A challenge coming out from Vitality. It's Slend locked into the ticket. No more fights to be had here for the time being. Gamerlegion locking in. And no shot taken at Flame. Oh, Flamesy and Spinks.
Damn.
Onto with that double tap.
Damn.
Cue it up.
I say, oh, well, that's always been Apex, but the truth is, it was looking a little bit more emotional in the last few months than I think ever before. He's getting way more frustrated. I think some people in the team, or maybe even Spinks was saying, like, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's actually making rounds harder to win. So I'm feeling like he's kind of reined it in a bit, trying to start off on the right foot.
Well, I mean, again, a month off more or so, and maybe a clean slate for Dan Mattisclair. But we've got 2 sets of dual Berettas inside of the B-bomb site. Looks like Gamerlegion, thanks to ZTR, calling a good counter to the Vitality execute. Utility is all solid. They will take over Dark, allowing the second set of Berettas to turn, and Slend cleared off of the wall. It's only Flamus left of that 3-player pack. ZywOo drops him out of it, and because of the smokes, the 4th player, that's right, 4 members of Gamerlegion here inside of the site, but not able to stop that plant from going down.
Man, 1 or 2 well-placed smokes, and suddenly you really split up the good players from their teammates. In this situation, Vitality don't have to do much, but ZTR actually has a smoke.
And a kit. As he looks to get back into the site, the flash has already come out a little too quick. ZTR looking for the bomb, he's not on it. Oh, delayed attempt to get onto the bomb. Maybe could have gotten closer, but a stray bullet comes out. Vitality scramble and pick up T-side pistol. T-side, Vitality, never an issue.
Never an issue. Yeah, that's true. Very interesting stat line brought up and picked apart a bit by Katie and there. You just don't want to call a game too soon versus this Gamerlegion. The op presence for ZywOo was just not existent on map 1. That was, like, I think the first time I even saw his name in the kill feed with that gun. Wow.
Straight up Apps wallbang. Apps wallbang.
Ooh.
Right through Arch. Killed him before he saw him. Oh, that's a disgruntling way to die. But I love this timing. Flamus coming up into jungle. There's a player with his back turned. The sandwich man's not looking. Apex gets the better of the timing. But ZTR's trade is there. It's just at what cost? Down to a quarter health.
Playing sandwich.
Sketchy play. That feels like it could have gone way worse for Vitality.
And Gamerlegion are now just trying to assemble their attack. They have picked the site of interest, but they don't have any leads just yet. No one showing themselves. 1 jump across, no op on the cross. Spinks walks in.
Brings him back for a second. We get Mezzy locked in bench, but now ZTR is also starting to join them up catwalk. All 3 players in peace, and if Spinks is busy with apartments, well, maybe ZTR could have, but he loses the duel. Nonetheless, rock solid hold by the looks of things, and Spinks can lock in as that op save's looking likely. 1 HP to make the difference here. Spinks kicks it off on an already incredible second map with the straight up apartment wallbang.
Yeah, man.
And it felt like,
just a timing.
Father Time gifted this one to Vitality when it boils down to Jungle 2.
And there's the op gone after time.
Ouch.
On the site, he just needed to make sure no one could come up CT spawn. And but he's not the opera on the team, so he's just picking that up, just giving it a shot. So Vitality now this close to the win.
Apex just looking to get the hell out of there. Expected from Flamus. Oh, wow. Dude, the kills he gets through smokes.
Yeah.
And the chase to top middle from Apex. Oh, but then there's that underpass attack. And again, another layer, but Spinks hangs on. 14 HP. Upends their hopes of keeping this one ticking. A 2v2, they know they've got him locked in and low.
Yeah, but they smoked themselves out of this.
He's gonna go for the boost over top. Oh, and they catch it. Volt not gonna let him get away with that. Confirms Mezzy's position as well. He'll flash his way out and could very well fall victim to this corner camp of Ondu. Yes, sir, down they go. And even despite a beautiful couple frags from
have a feel out period to find out if Gamerlegion have a T side to present to them.
I thought the pistol strat for Gamerlegion in the first half was really strong. That 3-player stack inside of B looked like the perfect counter out for Vitality's execute. This time their approach is simple. Attack Flamesy on the pillar, but he'll drop 2 before going down to the 3rd member on the approach. ZywOo yet to pull the trigger here. Oh, it's a quiet creep in from ZTR, but he gets more than what he wanted. And now there's a little uncertainty. Where is the intended target? A re-aggression into A quickly put down, and a desperate 1v4 attempt now queued up for Slend. It's him versus ZywOo. It's the bomb spotted. It's an immediate scramble out of Mizzy towards mid, and ZywOo abusing the Berettas and the stairs. Up and down he goes, finishes it up, shut down, and no attempt at the bomb plant, so a CT side start for Vitality.
Apex kind of looked at them, kind of said something a little bit, but he's not standing up yet. It's not fully emphatic. And now the good old full A.
So great things from Flamesy here. 2 rounds ago. Man, we've got 9 players in the server trying to attack into A with the map on the line. Oh my god. Flamesy just dodging the utility, still no vision for either team. Everybody wary.
Yeah, the approach does look pretty good. They're still at the end of Palace. CT's in decent spots, lots of CTs here. They re-clear the A-ramp, see nothing. T's have pulled back, but they're ready for the re-aggression. They've still got the utility to do it. CT's.
Saw the trajectory. Oh, an instant kill.
I think they might know Mezzy's here, right?
Yeah, 100%, he threw the nade.
Yeah.
He's gonna get burned out. He was hoping to have a surprise, and lo and behold, he still brings one with him. But the CT's in the middle of the departure caught off guard.
They can't respect that, surely, with the A-ramp players.
They hold. And the challenge comes out of Spinks. Hot-handed all map long and still adding to the kill count.
Yeah, a little bit of a mistake right there.
You would have preferred they push through
Well,
smoke?
he should have just talked, I think, and at least in Tetris. But they needed to. They could have either all attacked at the same time and not respected the smoke, or at least push both out of A-ramp to go for the fight. But still, obviously a very good position.
Well, it offered up man advantage. Bomb gets picked up and crosses over. Spinks pinned against the garbage can, a little off the mark. And so Bomb is not denied. Apex gonna go sprinting for the Palace control, but has to cut audio. Luckily for him, there is nobody in ramp. Timing is of the essence, and not to mention Spinks has that kit, so we'll keep an eye on as to where he falls, if he falls. Looking to go in on the retake with the op. It was a very awkward post plant for Gamerlegion not long ago. Here comes Volt combining nicely, and Apex's flank. Yes, it has one victim in Slend, but it's not enough to end Mirage. Gamerlegion take a 10th.
Yeah, very possible to go all the way now because the money here for Vitality. So solid round for Gamerlegion. The full, I feel like they worked very hard to make that A attack happen, and they did almost everything perfectly, even with lots of counter aggression coming out of Vitality.
Okay. Funny how that one little dink just sets a tone.
I mean, you would say this round over, though. No chance that Gamerlegion lose.
I wouldn't say a word.
Old you would have.
Yeah, I'm a changed man. While the utility's still up. ZTR's not far off with that idea. Timing's good. Apex comes up. Spinks finds one with the 5-7. That B site is clear for the taking so that the bomb can go and run in. Now Volt sitting at the bottom of the board. Lowest ADR in the server, and he is getting climbed on top of from the murder hole. ZywOo comes out with a USP frag. It is Slend and Andu 2v5.
No plant. Not yet.
He goes back in on it. The market aggression is yet to come out, and everybody else looking to gun forward off the catwalk. A near collateral shot. It's damaged, but it's a double. Oh, just when they thought they had this queued up, unless Spinks can end it, as he has been trying his damnedest and could still get this done. 20 HP for Slend as he slides past smoke, and Spinks blindsided by it.
What a play.
Excellent opping off the bench.
What? One round to go to overtime here. Gamerlegion are already doing better than Spirit, FaZe, G2, Spirit again in their last games versus Vitality on Mirage.
Of those 5 games, how many OT?
One.
Just the one.
Just the one versus Virtus Pro at EWC.
Okay. The most recent.
Oh, he's still approaching.
Oof, he wants
He
it.
doesn't get away with it either.
Damn, Flamesy knew what he wanted, and Volt's just...
You know what? That's good for Volt, though, that he stayed focused and just didn't assume he was going to run away.
Right.
Well, what do we have here?
An active Apex. Oh, but he... Oh, wow, he gets away with that.
He didn't clear it properly, but he still dies.
Puts himself on 18 HP with a deep angle from Mezzi watching the door. Playing as cautious as he can be. Utility coming out, and Mezzi locks in, waiting for that rotation. The door is still clear for him to come out. Bomb is on the site and supported. Andu clearing off Dumpster, but Spinks slides in to the dead player's shoes, jumps up and tries to challenge Plant, but the smokes are everywhere. Look at these 4 members of Gamerlegion corralled into the back corners of the site. Spinks has come forward, but he's just as low as Apex, and we've got ZywOo at the bottom of the board. He's got the op in hand, and Spinks confirms the backbench player. There's the pop-up and the trade frag out of ZywOo. It's desperate. They hide back towards the van. A player confirmed on bench. ZywOo's looking to pin them against the wall, but Volt comes out wide, and sure enough, we go OT.
Oh, man, they brought it all the way back. That's when he's the weakest, unfortunately. And we've seen a couple of times in the B side where that's been a problem. I think another player's been awkwardly used.
Oof, ZywOo just with a nade out. Oh, Flamis! Dude, just go! Oh, a third! And as he sees the 4th, he has done his job and then some. He just tore out ZywOo, Spinks, and Apex like it's nothing.
Yeah, he just ripped their heart out. And that's him getting to 17 frags. He hasn't had the best map so far. That's by far his best round. We saw so many highlights from him over on Anubis. And now that he joins the server, helps Gamerlegion maybe tie up here in overtime. What a play.
Oof, but they're lining up. Mezzi. Okay.
Oh, the wall bang. The human wall bang right there. After what happened in the first round of this overtime. And so they end with 2. 2 away from closing out this series.
Oh, and he still makes it in. Action. For Slend out of the gate, clipped by Flamesy. Flamis off connector, and he's only got the one. Flamesy's looking for his chance to shine, his multi-frag moment. Andu's able to get back and disengage, but it's fireworks from Vitality, top mid out the gate. Ooh. Bomb left on ramp. And the whole pack is coming.
Late round situations when they've reassessed these moments, Vitality have been good on picking the right site and giving Gamerlegion so much space they end up leaving. It's happened more than once. They do like to float around. And because they're low numbers, it won't be easy for them to try to pull off the retake. They don't have enough data just yet as they come back towards the A site. Timings will be available in a few seconds.
No,
there's no way.
God. Timing, you say?
Oof, okay.
Luckily for Vitality, the coverage is there. Andu's gonna try to get himself ahead of the Flames. Still has good smoke cover. They're scrambling off site, and he's gotten over to stairs. There's a player exposed and making sound towards Palace, but that draws him out and into Zywoo, who's traded by ZTR. Looking for a 1v3. Sandwich hold is good, and Vitality tie right back up.
Okay. Maybe they're about to make magic happen right here on day one. Dare I say it, Gamerlegion in the driver's seat.
Bolt spots it.
Yeah,
sees the
sees
numbers
that.
already out the ramp. Flamus has to give up connector, so there is no control here. Oh, okay, tries to come back in. Totally shut out of this round.
Full flank readied here from Andu. He's gonna probably play it pretty slow once he crosses this line.
Get excited for 15 all you want, but Vitality wastes no time storming into the A site.
There's no CT control.
And there hasn't been all round long. Mezzi, able to catch it. Now it's all in from Ticket. That is all you have to offer, and you are not going to get anything further. Vitality not having any of this. Coming in with a real chance at the double OT. They turn it up. They crank that dial to force this to a second overtime.
Another overtime pass and said, you do it. I don't even want to. I would want to be a rifler. Similar to what Simple did in 2019. But they need him to op, unfortunately.
And when he does,
He's cursed with the gift, right?
Yeah.
He's cursed with being gifted. I think that's how Zywoo would put it. Not a fan of the attention, not a fan of the criticism, but he's just so damn good. There's always going to be a lot.
oh, he gets down. And then the top con player comes out with great damage. Flame is still concerned about Palace. Has good reason to be. But mid control for Vitality yet again. Apex has to be so careful as he's carrying the bomb over. Looks to join hands with Mezzi so that they can go for the double Palace pop. That's going to put pressure on Volt, sure enough.
CTs are in pretty good spots here. They've
Oh, he wins
so
that.
good on that angle. Wow.
Instant headshot. Flamus goes in deep. Denies Zywoo. Mezzi emerges. There's the jungle hold. Third player on the site is Andu. And murder hole control could end up being strong, but it's all about that bomb plant. And if Andu just plays his waiting game, then maybe he'll deny this. Apex, he stays up in Palace as Mezzi takes bomb and jumps out. We've seen awkward things go down already. Oh, the Molotov and Flash. It's enough to keep him back. Exposing in connector. Andu burned out on the side of that as it spreads. And with ZTR downing Con, barrel stuffed by Spinks, it is Vitality to respond.
They're staying in lockstep with each other right now. Slend, don't think he has a chance to pull this off unless they make some kind of massive mistake. There's the first kill that comes down, but the instant trade, they're tied up. Point is you're trying to catch a site that only has one player watching, maybe one guy with nades out trying to counter nade the ramp, and then you take advantage of that moment. If you don't capitalize then it all gets very messy because you have no nades established on the choke points in the back. The rotators come in. But there's a guy to do it with that spawn. It's Spinks right now, 34 kills.
Flamesy in the thick of it. Oh, goes back for top mid, double kill. 5v3.
Yeah, they got smoked. Flamesy also got spotted before he went and tucked back, I feel like.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Felt like he really felt the need to pull something off and instead just dies empty-handed. And unfortunately right now with what we've gotten out of Zywoo, 15 kills, 24 deaths, doesn't feel like they're about to throw this 5v1 on A site. Missed shot on the jumping target. Palace player is going to come out, sweep him away, and it is nothing offered from the A defense. 2 casualties in mid with nothing. Zywoo dies the same way. And Gamerlegion will tie this game again. 17 all. So many back and forth rounds over on Anubis towards the tail end of things. This one has been tight, and it will remain that way. Guns up, and here we go. Back to the action. Flamus, does he swing? Not this time. Whoa. He didn't get to swing, so he's kind of tweaking out.
Yeah. It's one more hit. He said one more hit.
It just... But
They
as
love
long
it
as
because they've been coming out mid too because they're killing him often enough. Why not try it again?
But now his delayed approach could give him a chance to maybe hit the catwalk late. Problem is connector's occupied, window's occupied, and there's 2 players up cat. So his absence in pressure has allowed for them to go for this stack, and that's going to cut down what Gamerlegion really needed. Some kind of an entry into the B site. 3 victims with no response. And after a well-fought battle here on Mirage, is it too much? Slen gets dropped by Zywoo, who's no longer missing. Last man's Flamus. And so Vitality survived. I know, I used to have to stand on my head.
Yeah.
Now I'm without purpose. Yeah, Slen sees you back there.
Just wants him to pop up.
Clever. He's not going to get it out of him, though. And with the shot that comes through, oh, clean, very clean. Very clean indeed. Flamesy able to hang on to the car. They were trying so hard to get him out of there, but in the end, it is not enough. And so ZTR, nice try, kid. No 1v5 tonight. At Apex, getting rowdy. It's been a journey of a best of 3. But this one's a reality check. 2 beautiful taps. Corner shot connects. I mean, bullets are expensive by the looks of things. You know, if context and team didn't matter. Just like, as an individual human being, as a player.
Yeah, but no joke that he literally has just been rifling.
Yep. But I wish he could do it without that asterisk of like, wow, but someone's got to op.
Yeah, yeah.
But, well, maybe could have used an op. Hey, down real quick as the
op sucker
attempt to go up catwalk nets them nothing.
Ooh, hey, it's a Thomas.
Could have used an op as well. Apex is suddenly dead, and Vitality, you don't win this one.
Okay, a little awkward. If you're French, you should know the Thomas spray.
Yes.
Like the back of your hand. Should come with a passport.
Bomb has been planted.
So is that your favorite gun, or
I'm not French.
you're not French?
I'm Canadian. Just like you.
I'm French, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not French. Nope, that's not how that works. Yeah, I'm actually having a bit of an identity crisis. I don't know who or what I am, Mohan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, you know,
That explains the mustache.
I'm Canadian, but I'm French Canadian. But I'm also an Anglophone. French isn't my first language, so so the French Canadians don't want me. The Canadians don't want me.
Yeah. No, we want you, man. You can stay.
Thanks.
Terrorists
Just stop talking.
And a beast.
You're a pathetic, amazing beast.
Oh man, that is a utility pelt and then some, while also throwing it fast up cat. So Volt's just gonna stay behind the blue box. He'll take his time, but there's the op. Zywoo, 2 clean shots, and all of that pace, the tempo Gamerlegion thought they had to play with, gone. Nice cat to long flash to get Volt out of the corner, at least puts him back into the double doors. But a beautiful peek in position from Flamesy, and this one falls flat.
Quite a perfect read on the play. Like Zywoo starting default right there. He's ready for a cat player to come up quickly as well. You normally don't stand there versus execs because it gets mollied, you know, from safety. And then if you have to jump off, you're dead. But he takes that nice sort of deep angle. And yeah, he's perfectly reading the situation.
Jumping M4 headshot.
Headshot. I was just like your echo right there.
But it doesn't feel like that upset's in the air any longer.
Yeah, definitely less so. It's the first of the 3 maps that Gamerlegion don't start off with a massive lead, so that's your first sign.
Stomping up Cat 2, Spinks ready. Nice first kill, but the challenge is here for Apex as well. Ooh, and he's going to offer a nice headshot to ZTR, doubling down. Third kill of the round for Vitality. Now, ZywOo didn't quite see the climb up, but the bomb still sits at the base of Xbox. So it's not like things are going to get too crazy too quick. And he clips the wings of the last man in.
I just want to know what setting he changed, you know? What was the one thing he fidgeted with?
Just turned his monitor on, maybe.
Yeah. Crosshair color.
Green, obviously.
I always go back and forth between cyan and white. But I always end up back at cyan. And we're seeing people self-boot catwalk almost every single time. I mean,
every round.
I mean, get it. Yeah.
It's a...
Why wouldn't you?
It's going to be meta defining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The interesting thing will be on retakes.
Oh, true. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
And you can even drop down as a T and come back up. I mean, that would be a really rare situation, but just even the possibility.
Yeah. Snakes and ladders. Maybe Mezzi's chance to shine. Yes, sir. Beautiful couple headshots out of him. And a very quick peek from Spinks out of lower is going to make this go from bad to worse. Volt stranded with the bomb at this point. And unfortunately here for Gamerlegion on an individual level, they're just getting fried in the face of this map 3 Vitality. Sure, we get 2 kills back, and now all of a sudden they might win the round. But, you know, fried.
Oh.
His shot.
What?
Just use the Deke.
Is happening?
12 health, 14 health, 45 seconds.
17 kills.
Brain juices flowing.
Well, I think this is the right move for Volt. It's scary for ZywOo to go back across the doors, and he knows that he's confirmed at least towards this side, at least a few seconds
He missed the first
ago.
jump. He missed the first jump, and ZywOo heard it. Now he's got to run.
But he still knows. Oh my God. Can he walk there? Oh, he's dead. Oh my God. 18
C'est la vie.
cracks right there. Woo. That was cool.
Final attempt to get number 3. But no matter where they head, they find resistance. Mezzi's been tested once, offered 2 instant headshots. It's been a very difficult T-side for Gamerlegion to get anything going, so they'll try B yet once more. Mezzi just keeping his head down, and with perfect timing, pops up, clears 2, and his teammates are all over this bomb site alongside him. Unfortunately now, reality sinks in. Vitality, a 10-round CT side. Great T-halves in their back pockets. And unfortunately for Andu, still 0 kills in this map.
Ooh, yikes.
Just thought I'd add that in.
Yeah, you had to kick him while he's down.
Yeah, well.
It was, but facts are facts.
You know?
He's thinking about it too. He's thinking about it too. But this is definitely Vitality showing a different league. Side that was ZywOo doing exactly what he should be doing, what he should have been doing already.
Hitting shots all half long. ZywOo, the absolute pillar.
It's a genuine insecurity about Vitality right now that their CT side has actually been struggling, and their T side's been very good. And Flamesy's actually majorly responsible for that, at least on the T side. So, well, they got that out of the way. Now they're 3 rounds away from closing the series out, and we forget how close Gamerlegion got to taking this 2-0 to start off their season.
Double overtime on the second map. With some huge individual moments, but just seems a little too impossible in the face of what was 19-2 ZywOo. Fast burst up Cat. Vitality just looking to get the bomb down with the post plant and keep those players down. Ooh, but the
burst fire.
I don't think he...
I think he was making noise with it at first and then...
And forgot. Oh, hang on.
There's no way that works, right?
No. Settle down. So, pistol round for Gamerlegion.
See, they dropped down. They all dropped down. But they could have got back up.
Mm-hmm. And when you get down, you get back up
Get back up, yeah. Got back on the camel. But it's kind of perfect to highlight the talent that's on the roster to help underscore it. good player. I think it's hard to get noticed. Like, let's say you were the best sort of support player that you could ask for. How hard would it be to get the, call up to a better team, a tier 1 team? Like, that route doesn't really exist. You kind of have to go from like a smaller star to a lesser role on a better team. It's kind of like what happened to Malls. You got all the star roles, but he was never going to get him on G2, but he still got the call up.
Or hope your team rises entirely to the top, and then we give you credit, kind of like a
Inters
Gambit youngsters, inters, like, oh yeah, your teammates knew your value.
Absolutely.
And they all brought you with them. Good timing for Vitality in the B attack. That one kill opens the door. Flamus very critical that he gets something back towards middle. It allows for the rest of Gamerlegion to come running on over. Remember, this was some lesser weapons for the T's. But now they got problems. It's going to be the retake needed, and Spinks has an additional smoke, so if you were to throw that on the doorway, it feels like it's too desperate. That's why they're going for the save instead. 4 rifles, 4 Gamerlegion, but 11 rounds Vitality.
Yeah, 11 rounds. I know that not having any guns is one thing, but I mean not having any utility, but like, sometimes you don't even want to smoke off tunnels on that retake, sometimes. And, I guess there's a great chance they lose, but we look at Vitality has no extra smoke for the door.
Terrorists win.
It would have been hard to figure out, but maybe it just feels very awkward.
I sit like that, I look like a daddy long leg. Ooh, Flamus. Ooh, this is the kind of risky business that could cost you the map. No, he doesn't swing all the way. He just wants the fallback with the fire, and he's got his escape. I half expected him to swing a second time.
Yeah, for sure. And not think about that there could be 2 players, and there were, but he gets away.
Made the right call. However, numbers towards middle, a little bit of presence like that. Thinks Vitality maybe haven't gone long, but they will take control of it. They saw their presence, and they are correct in assuming that this half of the map is much lighter than it needs to be to hold off the 4-player pack, soon to be 5, once Flamesy joins them onto nothing. And with that, the T's get dangerously close to swarming over the site. Flamus is trying to get his utility out. Mezzy on the front of it all. Flamus just waiting, and as they arrive, it's a clean first kill, but he can't manage the second. Spinks bests him, trades back from Slend, evened out, and a CT inside of the smoke. A second joins him. Oh man, they are on top of each other, and as they try to get vision into the site, they're just a little off the plant, making sound as they fall off one another's heads. There's the deep peek from Apex, but he doesn't pull the trigger, and instead falls back.
Ooh, they let him get off the site, though. And now what? Well, a kill. CTR goes up.
Good response. Zywoo, though, bested by Volt while blind. Flamesy's on the corner, and he's close. That op is giving cover from the background. Slen looking to support him, but Flamesy's got them both.
They thought he was playing back in the pit. He was right up. Be proud of as a team, and it'll be very fun to watch how they play and fare in this group.
And it's groups.
Couple of days. And it's groups, yes.
They can play the loser of our next match.
ZTR's played in many a showdown.
Kind of the king of showdowns. Oh, what an interesting spot for ZTR. Too bad, like, everybody else is just dropping. Flamus comes out from bottom mid with a double kill. ZTR, to me, was in the best position of all the counter-terrorists. And he ends up getting nothing. And as they start to walk back from the Xbox, sprinting over towards long, they've got Zywoo already posted, and he's not missing shots. Totally powered up for the deciding map of this best of 3. Zywoo on 25 frags. No.
Bomb has been planted.
Flamus would need the ace. And it's not gonna happen. Mezzy goes hunting, and Vitality